Welcome to Vintage Weights PGH. It's almost time for King Kong of Grip Challenge, the first time I'm hosting a grip competition. And as you can see, probably by the look on my face, it is early morning, it's still dark outside, and I am pretty tired. But all the same, I'm ready to have a couple people over the house and test our grip strength. So let's take a look at the setup before they get here. Even though my family had 6 soccer games, 2 flag football games, and a wood bat baseball practice yesterday, we still had a birthday party for my older daughter. So some decorations are still up, but here in the kids' playroom, there's also a lot of my gym stuff. I moved my wife's Peloton out, my bench is here. The reason for that is that more people than I thought signed up to come over for King Kong. So what's normally the kids' play area. Hi, honey. I'm getting ready for King Kong. You want to come down and see? That's my youngest. Is now kind of like an extra seating area. Come on. And I've got kind of the judges area set up here. I'll put a chair there. Some people can sit over here. Shout out to the grip show. And then right here will be where we compete. I weighed my weights yesterday, and it's tough with vintage weights sometimes to find accurate ones, but I have some modern strength code that right on the button, 45 pounds, 25 pounds. I also have, of course, some York milled that were right on target. So those will be the weights we use for competition today. The 4 events, actually I should say first, why didn't I just put the knock bar on the posts of my rack? Well, I don't know. It's a personal thing. I felt like stepping out in front of the rack is just kind of nice. And I had these competition uprights because I normally do my grip work over here. So I figured, what the heck? We'll just put them out front, and that way people have more room for their lifts. So if you're wondering, that was the reasoning there. First up, we've got Fat Bastard Barbell Crusher, 2.25 inch crusher. And then, let's see here, Iron Mind pinch block. We've got the Fat Bastard Barbell Jug, which is a vertical lift. It's 2.5 inches. It's a beast. And then we've got the, oh man, I'm bad with the pronunciation, but Atomav finish ball, which is actually made in Finland. The inventor of it is there. So this is an authentic one, which is also contested. First up is the crusher. 2.25 inch crusher. It's a one-handed lift. My strong hand is my right hand. So things are going pretty smoothly. Fast forward to video. I'm working my way up in weight. I had an idea that I would hopefully get up over 150 pounds. So that's what I was shooting for. And unlimited attempts. This is my best lift, 162 pounds. Went pretty smooth, but then, as you'll see, not so much here on the next attempt. It's just not budging. I tried to lift, but to be honest, trying your weak hand, in my opinion, is futile at best. It's kind of like a lottery ticket. After a couple competitions here, I still do it, but in my head, I almost have a defeatist attitude. It's more just to kind of give my other hand a break and keep at it. Moving on, though, is the Iron Mind block. This thing is so slippery compared to other blocks that I've tried. I ended up not doing as well as I wanted in this event. Truth be told, I didn't train with it as much as I should have leading up to King Kong, and I should have trained with it more. So that's something I'm taking away from this as a lesson learned, is that if you want to excel at a grip event, a specific event, you've got to train that event. And I owned the Iron Mind block about a month to a month and a half prior to King Kong, so I should have been training with it. My top lift ended up being 53 pounds. Now you can see my little friend here, my youngest daughter came down to watch this one, some of my other kids, and you'll see I'm standing on platforms. One of the competitors was shorter than me and needed platforms to stand on to lift the finish ball. And then I ended up trying it and kind of liking it. Since you're lifting to a higher crossbar,
slowly but surely,
it ended up just sort of
very thankful for us.
Feeling better for me, so I kept with it. My top lift was 71 pounds, which was a personal best for the finish ball, and I almost got this next lift. I almost got 76 pounds. Just loosely looking at it, I think I was about an inch away from the crossbar. So this was, even though the Iron Mine block was the disappointing event, this is the one that stuck with me, that, it just stuck in my side being that close. But it shows some potential that I think if I keep on training with the finish ball, I will hit that mark and maybe get over 80 pounds in the future. That'll be my goal going forward. Next up is the jug from Fat Bastard Barbell Company. Fat Bastard Barbell Company is going through some changes right now. I think they're revamping and coming back up with sales. The jug is cool. It's based on, from what I can loosely put together, as if you would pick up one of those humongous like water jugs by the spout. So it is 2.5 inches around, and I usually do fairly well on V-bar lifts. And I worked up to 197 pounds as my best lift on the jug. And I was quite happy with that. That's a personal best for the jug for me. And still gave this last one a go, but it was clear that my day was done. I cannot thank the people that came out to compete at my gym enough. Thank you so much for your advice. Thank you so much for just your friendly camaraderie. It was just a positive day and a positive experience. Thank you. King Kong will happen again next fall, and I plan to host again in 2024. But coming up in a couple weeks is the Home Gym Con Grip Strength Championships, the last weekend in April 2024. Head to the link in the description to learn more about that. And of course, please like, subscribe, and share these videos to help out the channel. I appreciate you.